What makes the perfect indie pop rock band? They probably blend a few different genres together, have a distinct look, and put on a great live show, just to name a few examples. Their sound must stem from the origins of indie pop, the do-it-yourself ethos of bands from the 70s who didn't conform to the first record label they came across. Trailblazing bands like the Velvet Underground, who proved that a distorted sound could make people just as happy as something on the radio would. There's the rebellious nature of punk rock, combined with a quirkiness and eccentricity. Great indie pop finds a unique middle ground between grittier and more serious tones of other underground rock genres, while steering clear of being as glamorous as contemporary pop stars. They're angsty without being scary, while borrowing the stripped-down nature of punk, and also adding in the sweetness and catchiness of mainstream bubblegum pop music. Authenticity reigns supreme. There's a unique bond between indie pop bands and their fans that you won't find in many other genres. They define their own fashion, accessories, inside jokes, aesthetics, brands, labels, and each band has something special to offer. So I think I found what is, at least in my opinion, the perfect indie pop rock band. A drummer that resembles Jesus? Check. A guitarist that looks like Sebastian Stan and I, Tonya? Check. An overall look that makes you question whether you're watching a music video or a Wes Anderson movie? Check. This is Peach Pit.
There's something dark hanging over my head. I'm 17, don't hold your breath. There's something dark hanging over my head. I'm 17, don't hold your breath.
That was 17, the breakout hit of Peach Pit's 2016 EP, Sweet F.A. This song and video is exactly what I'm looking for when I want some good indie pop. A fun psychedelic guitar tracking throughout this upbeat song, great lead vocals from Peach Pit's frontman Neil Smith, and some great visuals to match. The video perfectly captures the colors you might be thinking of when you listen to the song. The audio itself sounds colorful but extremely muted, fun with a slightly melancholy tone. This is shown by Neil dancing throughout the video. The colors are there, but they're a little desaturated. This idea of conflicting emotions and feelings is typically present in this genre, and especially in Peach Pit's music. When you look in the description for this video, you get a further elaboration of what this song means to the band. Neil writes that 17 was one of the first songs I wrote for Peach Pit. I wrote it 4 years ago, and at the time I'd been thinking a lot about when I was in high school and the dumb things I'd done, and when I treated people shitty. I think like most people, I tend to hold on to that sort of stuff for way too long. Anyway, the song's all about those times when I was being a dink. You see what I mean? The song sounds moderately upbeat and happy enough, but there's always going to be two sides. Whether it's a sad song that sounds happy or a happy song that sounds sad, or something in between, Peach Pit is making great music that is a sort of constant feuding of emotion. Another great song from Peach Pit is the self-titled track off of Sweet F.A. The video follows our Sebastian Stan lookalike lead guitarist Chris as he drives around delivering pizza. Meanwhile, Neil is found singing in bowls of popcorn, cheese puffs, and a box of pizza. My favorite part of this video, and song for that matter, is a climactic moment when Chris goes to deliver pizza to the girl he thought he had a connection with and finds her with another guy. His first response to that is driving to an abandoned parking lot, getting up on top of his van, and delivering one of the best guitar solos I've heard in a long, long time. There's just something about this moment that I love so much. It would be a huge exaggeration to say something along the lines of modern music doesn't have enough guitar solos anymore, because obviously you could find plenty if you looked hard enough, but this moment just feels so special. A friend of mine said it best when he was showing me the song when he said that Peach Pit knows when to shut up, and I thought that spoke volumes. Why get caught up in trying to fill in the song with an extra verse or chorus when you could let the music speak for itself? I think it's easy to see why I love Peach Pit so much. Their music is charming without being too overbearing, you can listen to them in nearly any situation, they have a cool aesthetic, and overall they just bring this indescribable energy that you won't find anywhere else. So far their discography includes the aforementioned Sweet F.A. EP, their debut album Being So Normal, And also I've got to mention that they did this great cover of one of my favorite Sufjan Stevens songs. The boys have recently quit their full-time jobs to pursue music full-time, tour the world, and I can't wait to see what they do next.